I turned 40, that solidified into a line of like, now I definitely know I don't want kids. And you could talk about biology and all of this shit, but that was when mentally I knew I definitely didn't want kids. And all of the reason why I'm sharing all of this with you is because it's to say that sometimes for some people the journey isn't linear, right? And the moment that I realized, by the way, that I didn't want kids, was the moment that I was able to be so much more generous and loving and nurturing to the other kids in my lives, like, my friends and family and their kids. And it changed everything for me. It changed the motivation for why I might go on a date with someone. It changed, the things that I might need from a partner. It changed how expansive I felt and how generous I wanted to be with my own life and my own home in terms of how much I give. And when I think back to, my time with Rob, who I loved very much, but had we had children, I don't know that that would have been the right decision. And the thing that you sometimes feel, especially at this age, is, what is your purpose? Because the majority of people around me have children and most of them are married. And I would say that while a lot of them get so much joy from their children in flashes and in moments, it's not like an everyday fucking joy fest. But I don't envy their lives. I don't look at their lives and I think that's what I want. There are sometimes when I witness like an interaction or the bond between, especially like a daughter and a mother. But then I go home and like I do my own thing and I have my own friends and family and I have my work and I have 100 other things that give me a sense of purpose. And it doesn't feel lonely. When I witness the loneliness in other parents because of how badly the society sometimes supports them, especially mothers, there is a part of me that feels a lot of compassion. It doesn't make me feel envy, you know? And I think that by the time you get to my age, you understand that these things are not as black and white. And people who are trying to bend you to their cause in terms of, pressuring you to have children, who are telling you that your life is going to be empty and pointless without it, it's just not true. And in fact, most oftentimes, the people who are saying those things, respectfully, they're not happy in their own lives, or they lack such empathy and diversity in their own friendship circle that they cannot see what it is like for other people. And those are the people who are never going to understand what your life is like either. Anyway, that was a bit of an overshare, wasn't it?